All right, we are super excited today. We are joined by someone who has been on Pure 21. She's living the lifestyle, and she is here to talk about how her experience was. Welcome, Joanna. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, and thank you for taking the time. We really just want to kind of talk to you about how your experience was in case anyone is going down the same kind of path you are. So, if you wouldn't mind, just tell me a little bit about when you started, why you started the Pure 21 Wellness Challenge.
I started January 29th of this year. And one of the reasons I started was I was having a lot of problems with my knees. I'm an ex-athlete from back in the day. And I was looking at knee replacement because as healthy as my blood work said I was, obviously the fat on my body was taking a toll on it. So my knees were not in the best shape. And I had just started getting shots and they said, if you get off some of the weight, you won't need the shots. And I'm terrified of needles. So my friend
That's
Trish, who
enough.
sells Pure Romance,
Yeah.
she's like, "Hey, we have this new thing. You want to start it?" I was like, "Sure, let's give it a shot." And it's a lot easier for me because I can't eat cheese. I'm dairy intolerant, and I don't eat cooked vegetables. So I have to be like, and I can't eat any kind of sweetener,
Got
like
it.
weird sweeteners, because I'm allergic to all of them. So I'm very picky on what I can eat and what I can't.
So you're
And a
pretty
lot of
clean
diets,
already. Yeah.
yeah, like a lot of diets, the first thing they do is put cheese on everything or they add sweeteners, artificial sweeteners, and I'm out of it at that point. So, yeah, I have to be pretty clean to start with. Um, so they're the main reasons. I was like, let me try this, let me see how it works.
Okay. So you get into it, you start week one. What are you thinking during it? Is it easy to follow? Like what were some of the things going through your mind? What were you telling like your family?
It's funny because once I realized how to take all the different supplements, it was super easy to follow. I'm in real estate, so I had to be aware of the whole enzyme process. So the first week was
Yes.
slightly challenging in that respect. I made sure it was a week I was in the office, not out showing homes or going on appointments. But overall, the process was very easy. It was much easier than I expected and much easier than things I've done in the past.
So when did you start seeing results?
Week one, 8 pounds.
And I think that's what keeps a lot. I was the same way. I think that's what keeps people on it is they're like, I can't stop now. It's working and I'm 7 days in.
That was it. When I'm the typical person you're not supposed to be. I'm on the scale every day.
Right.
And I know it goes up and it goes down, but it was just going down and it was going down significantly. And my husband even said to me after the first week, this is working. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's working. So yeah, there's immediate motivation, which also helps with exercise because you don't feel like exercising, you hurt.
Yeah.
And my bones hurt. So I went out and started walking around the neighborhood and something simple and easy.
Yeah.
Um, that it really did help. And since I could walk because I'd started losing weight, I felt like I needed to walk more. It's very motivational.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so tell me at the end of the challenge, what were your results and how were you feeling?
By the end of the challenge, I felt absolutely great. I was headed to an event on day 22, and it was a red carpet affair because I'm part of Keller Williams Sports and Entertainment.
Yeah.
And one, I was able to drink again. Not that I'm a drinker, but I like
Right.
my glass of wine.
Me too.
And I had to buy all new clothes because I lost 25 pounds.
Congratulations.
So, yeah,
And how did you feel?
21 days.
Wow.
Oh, I absolutely felt amazing. I could actually wear heels again, which I couldn't do before. Again, the weight was an issue. They're smaller heels, but at least they're heels. And I'm
Right.
short, so heels are important.
I'm with you,
Um,
sister.
and I did. I had to go out and buy clothes for this. I was away for 5 days, and I had to go out and buy all new clothes because I had nothing that fit me properly.
Oh, I
Even clothes that were tight didn't fit.
Oh, what a
So
great feeling. Okay, now you continued on with the lifestyle, correct? Like what things did you
absolutely.
continue doing that were from the challenge?
Um, Obviously, cut back on how much alcohol. It's really difficult. Everybody takes us out and send here's a realtor event. Let's go drink. Let's go eat all this food.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a cut back on some of that. And I don't eat bread, hardly, I would say at all, unless it's like I was on vacation, I had bread. But
Yeah.
typically,
Same.
I don't eat bread. I've learned how to change being on the road as a realtor. I learned how to change what I eat. I take low carb wraps. I don't eat physical bread at home. I eat very little pasta. I've changed to like rice noodles over regular noodles, things that have generally lowered the amount of carbs I eat and the sugar. I eat more clean foods, like more fresh fruits and vegetables,
Yep.
and less steak, except on vacation.
Right. You're allowed to have a vacation. Okay, so where are you now compared to where you were in January?
When I started in January, I had just lost 10 pounds with medication that
Yeah.
that was a side effect. It wasn't supposed to happen. So I was originally at 220 pounds overall, and then I'm down to 141.3 this morning.
Congratulations. Whoa. And
Hmm.
how are more importantly, how are your knees?
Oh, my knees don't hurt at all. Like the doctor's office actually called and said, it's been almost, a year and a half. You should be due for shots again. I'm like, I don't need them. This is what happened. And they were so happy, so pleased.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it actually helped me uncover a different thing that I had going on.
Yeah.
I have psoriatic arthritis, which I kept blaming on the weight.
Got it.
So now that's all of that pain's gone because I'm dealing with that. But I wouldn't have known that, and I would have gotten a lot worse had I not gotten the weight off because I
100.
just kept
Yeah.
blaming the weight, blaming the joint pain, all of that on the weight, which part of it definitely was that. But then there was this other health issue I had that was very curable, very, workable. And I was able to find out that's what I had. And that made me really happy because now
Great.
there's no more damage to my body.
Oh, awesome.
But
Congratulations.
I walk,
Yeah.
I walk probably 15 to 20,000 steps now
Okay, a day?
in a given
Yeah.
day. Yeah, it used to be 6,500. Now I'm at to like 15 to 20.
Good for you. Okay, so what was the hardest part of your wellness journey?
I think giving up, don't laugh too hard, Jif peanut butter.
I'm not laughing. No.
It was my crack. With the
Okay.
way people are
Yep.
addicted to drugs, I literally could not go a day without eating it. And I think I had a little bit of it, like one of those little packs, about a month ago.
Yeah. Did it taste bad?
Bef- no, it wasn't as addictive as it was before,
Got
which
it.
is really weird to me.
Yeah.
I would go through two big Sam's jars a week.
Whoa.
Like I was
Yeah, you loved
addicted
it.
to
You
it.
loved it. It was your thing.
I loved it.
Okay,
Yes.
what's your
And now it's
go-to healthy snack now? For the people that are listening and are like, I really like to hear that too because I'm always stuck in a snack rut.
I either have carrots, a lot of the little baby
Yeah,
carrots
yeah.
kind of thing, because they're easy. They're like chips without being chips. I even go and buy the pre-shaved ones down that look like chips.
Yep.
So I have some mixed nuts and I have them in a container and I just grab out some in a little jar and I keep those on my desk and put the rest away. That way I have something they taste, more like having almost that popcorn feeling without having it. And I will eat popcorn that has no butter or salt in it. It's just not as good.
Right.
But those are kind of like my go-to snack things. Also, they have these low carb bars, so that if I feel like like I want some kind of chocolate, I'll have that.
Awesome.
There's one in particular that's coconut with chocolate all over it.
Yeah. So would you say you've gone from like the wellness challenge in January to now that you have a completely different lifestyle after doing the Pure 21?
Absolutely. It's changed the way I look at food. I eat food. Food is more, it's a substance I need to get my day moving as opposed to, ooh, that tastes amazing. I mean, stuff still tastes amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Right, exactly.
But yeah. And lower portions of the stuff I really want. Like I had baked Alaska on my vacation. Really wanted it. It was great. It was a small portion and that's all I needed.
Yeah, and then you don't feel bad. You just had a little bit. What have your like friends
Right.
and family said about your kind of transformation?
It's funny. I was in the store the other day, and a girl that I worked with at another company a few years ago hasn't seen me in over a year, and she kept turning around and looking at me, and I was said her by name, and she's like, "That's really you?" I said, "Yeah, it's me." She goes, "Holy crap, you wasted away. There's like nothing to you." She's like, "You look phenomenal." And
Oh,
when I walk into my office, my team leader is the same way. He's like, "If you lose any more weight, I'm not going to be able to find you." So. Um,
just got to make you feel good. Good job. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
amazing.
definitely.
I'm so
A lot
happy
of
for you.
attention that I wasn't expecting to get that I'm
Yeah.
getting from outside men. Which my husband I thought was going to have issues, but he's been good.
He's
He's
very
like,
happy
no,
for
I
you.
guess I get it.
You're on this
He
health
is.
journey, and that's great for everybody. It's great for him. You're gonna
Yeah.
be.
Oh yeah. It has trickled over to him because he's down about 25, 30 pounds because I'm not cooking it, he's not eating it.
Right. So any of your friends and family interested in doing, are you going to do the challenge again? I might try to do it in January.
I think I am going to try in January because it's before a cruise
Yeah.
and after the holidays. So I'm
Kind of
definitely
get
going to
back
try
on
it
track.
again.
Yeah.
Right. Just to make sure, I still have 11 pounds to go, and I'm hoping to have that off by Christmas. But if not, then I'll just redo the challenge and go at it again. I have given out my rep Trish Deckert. I have given her link out to probably 40 people because when they see me, they
Yeah.
want to know how it happens.
Right.
My sister, who's up in Philadelphia, has shown pictures to friends and coworkers, and they have bought it just based on their if it worked, it worked. And I'm like, all you got to
Awesome.
do is stick to it for 21 days. That's it. It's
Yes.
not that long.
100%. Okay. My last question is, any advice for someone that is about to start the challenge and they're, a little nervous? What's your motivational advice?
Motivational advice, even if you mess up one day, there's always tomorrow. Don't kick yourself for it because even if you've done it for 5 days straight and messed one day up, you did it for 5 days straight. Give yourself that credit for doing it because the you back then will love the new you now.
I love it. That is very true. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I'm in awe of your success. Keep going. It's amazing.
Thank you.
And thank you for talking to us about this.
Absolutely, anytime.
Okay, thanks so much.